Hello everybody, welcome to the training session for Metallurgical Image Analysis System. In this video, we will cover the flake analysis. Flakes are another type of graphite. If you remember, there was another video regarding the nodularity, which is one type of graphite. Similarly, flakes are another type of graphite. So here we will cover how we do the flake analysis. So we have some sample images. These are actual customer images of flakes. If you see here, the dark patterns or dark features that we see here are flakes. Flakes are again classified into different types, and again by type and by size. So we will cover those things and how we classify the flake analysis, and like nodularity, after flakes analysis we will also do a phase analysis after etching. The image that we see here are formed after the polishing process. We do the graphite analysis, here it is flake analysis, and after doing the graphite analysis we transfer the data to phase analysis and do etching and do phase analysis. Like we did it in nodularity, we can also save the data, and in phase analysis we can import the flake data and do the phase analysis. So let us start on flake analysis. To open an image, you click on this image, it will open in the measurements window. Go to measurements and open the flake analysis option. One thing to remember here is that flake analysis is a manual process, because if you see here, there are 5 types of flakes: type A, type B, type C, type D and type E. Besides, like nodularity, we have sizes from 1 to 8, 1 being the largest and 8 being the smallest. The flake analysis type classification is purely based on the shape. The shape can be any. There are certain patterns on how type A looks like. There are certain guidelines on type B looks like, and type C and type D and type E. So in an image analysis perspective, it is not possible to do the automatic process for phase analysis. If you go to any metallurgical image analysis softwares by any manufacturer, you can see that the flakes analysis is always manual. Manual means the type will be selected manually. It will give an option for the user to set manually the type by individually clicking the feature or selecting an area using the mouse. The size will be calculated automatically. So in this image, for guidelines on details on what are the different types of flakes, what they mean and how they look like, please refer the ASTM manual for flakes. Here we will be covering only how we are doing flake analysis using our software. How a type A looks like or how a type B looks like. There are very detailed documentations and guidelines in ASTM. Please refer those manual for those informations, and it is beyond the scope of this training to cover the metallurgical theory on these flakes. Now we have an option to manually set what is the type. We can see these are the features. If you want to set manually type A, select here type A, go and mouse right click. Please note, mouse right click on a feature to set it as type A. For example, this is a type C feature, a large feature with a large and long feature. So if you want to set as type C, you go to select type C here, move the mouse over that. See, now the size is there. If you right click on that, first we do the analysis. The first step is start the analysis. It will do the thresholding. You can go to the histogram and adjust the thresholding. Now you come to type B or type C, go to a feature, and now see it is type 4, size 4. If you right click on that, it is set as type C. Now if you move the mouse over that, it is saying that it is type C and size 4. Similarly, if you want to set this feature as type C, your mouse right click over that, these are all connected, so this all forms a type C. Similarly for this feature, type C. If you want to put any feature as type A, select type A and select the small features, type A. This all looks like type A. So they are all set as type A. If you want to put anything as type C, you can either mouse right click on a feature, or type C's are like it will be a large feature like an exploded, something like that. So if you want to put this whole region, you can, using mouse, you click and make a drawing around this feature. It will be selected as type C. Or if you want to select all these regions as type C, you mouse slow, don't move very fast, move it very slowly over a region. You don't need to, where you can end it anywhere. So anything that is inside that will be defined as the type we have selected. Another feature is, if you think that the rest of the things are of any specific type, type B, you can say set remaining as type B. So everything will be set as type B. If you want to reset everything, you can set nothing, apply hold, everything is reset. Again you can repeat the process. Mouse right click on these features, they all will be marked accordingly. Similarly, if you look here, you can see that correspondingly it is updated overall. First letter is the type, second letter is the size. Type C size 3, type C size 4, type C size 5. If you want to view by type only, all are type C. Right now whatever we have selected type C. If you want to see by size, you can see like this. Overall, you show these classifications. If I am putting the remaining as type A, set remaining, see all these things will be selected accordingly, by type, by size, overall. Now we can add the sample, so it will come to the cumulative result here. For one sample, this is the summary, final result. This will show the histogram like this. If you want to put by type, it will show the histogram, and the result by type. By size, it will show the histogram and result by size. Overall, to show it accordingly. You can also repeat the process for another image. You can open the image and does the same thing. Analyze, you can set type C's. If you feel everything looks like type C, you can say apply hold. Everything is type C. You add the sample. So the cumulative result, you have the result for two samples, by type or by size. Overall, you can see the results. Here also, if you see, you can have the two-phase analysis, where you can immediately transfer the data to phase analysis. Then you etch these samples and do the phase analysis as shown in another video for phase analysis. Or you can save your data, you can browse it and select any location you want and save your data as flight data, which you can again import it in the phase analysis. If you want to do the report, same process. Either you can have all the images in the report or any one image. Click on the report. You have a report dialog where you can enter your customer data, specimen ID, specimen name, supplier, remarks, and create the report. So this will create with the information that you have fed with the original image, the processed image, your data and the distribution, the histogram by distribution, overall, by type, by size. You will also see the graphite area. Here also, if you see, you can see that it is a graphite. Flakes is one type of graphite like nodule. So when we are transporting this data to phase analysis, in the phase analysis, this will show us graphite with the 14.18% and the polished image, but this image also will be shown in the report as polished image, and the etched image sample will be shown as the etched image in the phase analysis. So this is all about flake analysis. Again, this is a manual process where you will select the types manually. The size will be calculated automatically. You have these features where you can apply whole, means whatever feature you have selected here, you apply to the whole image, or set remaining, or use nothing to reset the selections. This is the legend, that is the color coding that we are using for each type of flakes. Thank you.